prices. And we're going to start with XAU USD as usual. Let's see what XAU USD is saying. You should wait for the buy from this point on XAU USD. The buy should be up from this point. Now on BJPY, as you can see on the daily time frame markets broke out of this point already. So I told you should be expecting more buys to happen on that pair. If you check the 1 hour time frame, let's see what 1 hour is looking like. Okay, let's see, 1 hour is not like a no clear entry on 1 hour yet. So if you check on the Euro USD daily time frame, this market has been most it's going to buy to this point, but it left an order block, a order block in 4 hours that is supposed to fill out, which is this point here. So when it comes to this point, you're going to look for entry on 15 minutes to buy to the top. So at this moment, there's no sell pushing it down yet. No sell pushing it down, just keep moving. There was this sell from here. You did not expect it to just keep moving. So let's see on GBP USD daily time frame. Market has been selling the whole time. It's going to sell to this point, then a buy will start happening. Let's see on the 4 hours. More sales are happening on the 4 hours as well. And on 1 hour, there's no entry for a sell yet. If you check the AUD JPY on AUD JPY, if you check the daily time frame, you can see market has been selling the whole time. After breaking out of this point, it's still going to sell more. So let's check on the 4 hours and see what's happening. More sales happening, but there's no entry for the sell yet. So just keep waiting to see if there's any entry today. If there's no entry today, that means it's going to be next week. On NZD JPY, you can see more sales happening to sell to this point here. So if you check on the 4 hours, you can see there's no entry yet to push any sell. So you only took one trade this week and you had SL on that trade. So we just keep waiting for another one to happen. If there's no other trade, we wait till next week. On Euro GBP, you can see it's buying to buy to this point, then a sell will start happening. But if you check on the 4 hours, to see that this is a break of so it's going to push the buy. So market will come down to this point to respect this other block and it's going to push that buy. As you can see, there's no trade, there's no entry pushing it downwards for that buy, for that sell to happen before the buy will take place. Now if you check on CAD JPY, if you check the daily time frame, you can see market has been selling the whole time. More sales likely going to happen. You can see this break of structure here. After putting this other block, it did not respect any other block. It just kept dumping. Now on GBP CHF on the daily time frame, market broke out of this already. Start trying to create more and pump forward since it broke out of that other block. So if you check on the 4 hours, no entry. And if you check on the 1 hour, it's more likely. I saw this entry yesterday, but it was late at night, so I just did not feel like taking it. And see, it came to this point. This is a break of structure that happened there. It came to this point, respect it, and it's pushing up now. Well, I would have set entry for it last time, but it was very late, so I just felt like there's no need because the spread would be much at that time of the night, and setting entry there would be very, very risky to do with that kind of spread. So maybe the spread might even take you out before the trade will go anywhere. Just it is what it is. On AUD USD, if you check the daily time frame, as the market has been selling the whole time to sell to this point, then a buy will start happening. Check on the 4 hours, you can see no entry for a sell yet. On the 1 hour as well, no entry for a sell. Just keep going up and down, but it's moving though, but there's no entry. And AUD CAD daily time frame, market will most likely sell to this point here before a buy will start happening. So if you see on the 4 hours, looking at the 4 hours, small sales are going to happen. There's a break of structure and another block here, but it's not clear enough for us to use as an entry. So just keep waiting and see what happens during the day. On USD JPY, this was the trade we took yesterday that gave us SL. You can see it went to our SL straight and start coming down. actually, which is not a bad one though. It happens most times. You just have to accept your losses and let it be. Because if you force it, you're going to lose more. So you just let that one slide. On USD card, if you check the daily time frame on USD card, you can see market has been buying the whole time. It will buy to this point, then we'll look for an entry on 1 hour. So if there's a change of character on 1 hour to start selling, then we'll start selling when it gets to that point. So let's just be waiting. On CHF JPY, on CHF JPY, if you check the daily time frame, you can see market sold to this point already, and a buy should happen, but I don't know why it's reversing. Let's see on the 1 hour to see why it's reversing. On the 1 hour, sorry. On the 1 hour, is a breakup structure there? There's no breakup structure, so let's just watch it reverse. Maybe the character did not change, it's just going to keep selling. I don't know. It is on Euro card daily time frame. You can see market has been buying the whole time. It will buy to this point, then a sell will start happening. So if you see on the 4 hours, there's a breakup structure that happened. The market now respect the other block, but kept pumping up. So don't know if it's going to come down to respect that other block first before it keeps pushing up, which is likely what should happen. On CAD CHF, if you check the daily time frame, you can see market has been buying the whole time, but there's a breakup structure. Yeah, there's another block here supposed to come fill out, which you do not feel out on the daily time frame. On 4 hours as well, you can see this breakup structure here and this other block as well, and you can see the FVG. If market to continue moving to this direction, it must come to fill out this FVG. But that does not mean we're going to we're going to start selling without seeing any proper confirmation. So we don't trade what we think, we trade what we see. So if you give change of character to that downside, which is what I'm noticing here, you can see this change of character here and this other block, which it's already respected the other block. So most likely it's going to push down. But let's see if there's another change of character that block of structure that will happen here, clear one, and we can use it as an entry. This is just a change of character that happened. I don't like taking trades from change of character because sometimes for the change of character there should be another break of structure before you confirm that yes it's moving to that direction. If not, it might just be a little retracement, then it takes you out. Now Euro CHF and Euro CHF, we check the daily time frame and see market has been buying the whole time on 4 hours. Same thing has been happening on 4 hours, but there is no entry on 4 hours as well as 1 hour, no entry too. On AUD CHF, you can see on the daily time frame, market has been selling. It should sell to this point, but I think it's got to this point. But let's see if it becomes either the change of character on 1 hour, then we'll know if it has stopped selling. Most likely this, but there's no clear FVG on it, so let's just let this be for now. On GBP AUD, you can see on the daily time frame, market has been buying the whole time, but this is a break of structure here. This is another block. It should come fill out. You check the 4 hours, just keep buying. You're not expecting any other block. Just kept pumping up. So let's see on 15 minutes if it's coming down. There's no clear entry on 15 minutes, so just let it be. On GBP card daily time frame, you can see market bought to this point already. So there's a sell that should happen at that point if it does not cross it. And see there's no change of character on 1 hour yet. So I guess if there's no change character at this point, then that sell is not going to happen. It's going to be more buys to happen. On the NZD USD daily time frame, you can see it has been selling to sell to this point and start buying. So if you check on the 4 hours, you can see more sales happening. Then let's see the 1 hour and see what's happening. More sales still happening, but there is no clear change of backup structure. On the daily time frame for NZD CHF, you can see sales are happening. Sales should happen to this point, then the buy will start. But if you see the 4 hours, there is more sales happening, but there is no entry on that. 1 hour as well, there is no entry, so just keep waiting. On EUR/JPY daily time frame, you can see market should buy to this point, then before a sell might happen. If you see the 4 hours, more buys are still happening, but there is no entry. On the 1 hour as well, more buys happening, but no entry. On NZD US, AUD NZD, and AUD NZD daily time frame, So the daily time frame sales should happen to this point. If there's a change of character from here, then you can start buying. On the 4 hours, more sales are happening. On the 1 hour as well, more sales are still happening. Should come up to this point first, then you can look for an entry from here. But this liquidity at the top should not be a good one for us to go to an entry. So most likely a buy will be very good from that point. You check the one daily time frame for NZD card. There's no clear structure on the daily time frame. Let's see the 1 hour, more sales are on 4 hours, more sales are happening. On the 1 hour as well, more sales are still happening. So let's just be careful and see what's happening. So I guess in general, we do not see any trade except the USD JPY that still took us out. Funny enough, let's see if next week is going to be better. I just hope next week will be better. On the GBP NZD, you can see more buys happening. To buy to this point, then the sell will start happening. But if you check on the 4 hours, the buys are still active. On the 1 hour as well, more buys are happening there. Then if you check the Euro NZD, on Euro NZD, you can see on the daily time frame, more buys are happening because it broke out of the structure here already. So more buys are happening on the daily time frame. On the 4 hours, you can see more buys happening as well. On the 1 hour, buys are still happening but no entry. In Euro AUD daily time frame, buys are happening 4 hours. More buys but no entry. 1 hour as well, more buys but no entry. On USD CHF, last but not the least, daily time frame, you can see buys should happen to this point, then you should look for a sell from there. On 4 hours, you can see more buys happening. 1 hour, more buys still happening but no entry for now. Okay, that will be all for today. I wish you all a successful, profitable day ahead and a blessed weekend as well. Do have a nice day and bye for now.